That's unfortunate.
A little bit.
Wait,
a little bit of scheduling issues and conflicts and stuff. So
I guess Soft had to go.
So you might have heard Baka cheering for joy earlier when he heard the news. I'm not even joking. He jumped up and was like, "Yes."
I don't have to play Soft. I don't have to have another every game goes to 8 minutes set. That's the classic Soft Baka.
Yeah, we'll talk more about tier list stuff after this set. I've got I want to pick your brain on that a little bit, but we've got the Peach versus Marth matchup.
This is a run back from winners.
Yes, and Baka.
Okay, so Dublat actually won convincingly the first game, and Baka kind of steamrolled him the last 2 games.
It was a 2-1 set.
Baka's been kind of beating all of our Marths for a while.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't understand. I think this is such a difficult matchup for Peach. Honestly, feel like this matchup at the very highest level might be as bad as Peach Fox, but I don't know. Peaches seem to do really well. I played Mewtwo King in this matchup, and his only advice was to pull more turnips, which I think is a trap because every time you try to pull turnips, Marth is there with his big-ass sword.
Well, the mix-up ends up being, if Marth is chasing you down really hard, then you can go for more dash attacks and stuff, and if he respects your space to kind of wait out dash attack, things like that, then you can pull more. You can run away and pull turnips, and he can't react.
Yeah, it's difficult to find the right time to pull turnips though in this matchup.
Especially with Marth moving like Dublat, it's hard.
Yeah, exactly. Dublat is one of those Marths that he loves the dash dance. He's waiting for you to do something, and he's able to react to those turnip pulls really well.
Oh boy. Oh, air dodge.
No! He needed to do a little bit of an angle up on that air dodge.
Baka's he's been the type to get really good reads on when he should be pulling turnips. Just in general in every matchup, he's good. He's always been good about that.
Yeah, and turnips are definitely crucial in this matchup. Definitely, they're necessary. Oh, that down tilt reached so far. That was such a good punish.
I think one of the things Baka's always been phenomenal in this matchup at also. Oh boy.
Yeah, you never want to DI in on that forward throw.
But he's really good about dealing with Marth in the air. I just remember I played him with my Marth, and he never let me full jump, ever. If I didn't waveland away or like drift back really early, oh wow. What? Holy moly.
What killed? Was that up tilt?
It was an up tilt or down smash, I'm not sure.
Who knows? It was below 100%. That's nutty.
But yeah,
he's good at preventing you from full hopping.
Yeah, because every time I landed, he was always in range to dash attack, and if I delayed it, then he dash attacked me before I could, get to the ground.
Dash attack is definitely one of those critical tools that Peach needs. If Marth tries to stay in the air versus Peach, you need dash attack in order to compete and punish him. One of the things I really like, to cater to my play style, yeah, that dash attack was nice as well, and that's the edge guard I'm talking about.
Oops. I remember someone a long time ago tried to tell me that was the Court Hedgehog. I'm like, no, that's the Ziff.
That's
the Ziff.
100%. Thank you, Sleepy.
As sick as I think Court is,
Court is good. He was better than me for sure, but
I have so much respect for him. But it was definitely the Ziff Hedgehog.
Yeah. And I like that mix-up that you get from it, too, because you can float and hold that turnip, and then, Marth a lot of times is just like, okay, I'm going to try to recover a little bit higher and whatnot, and you can just, like fall back on the stage and just throw it at them. You have a lot of different options just from the threat of floating with a turnip in your hand, threatening a ledge hog.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he missed the catch. But once again, you can see the primary way Baka's been, getting ahead in neutral in general is he's getting good reads on when he needs to pull turnips. He'll make Dublat respect his dash attack, and then just run away and pull a turnip, and that's a big deal. Oh boy.
And yeah, that's the difficult part.
Wow.
Marth actually has a really, really good edge guard decision tree versus Peach. If you play your cards right and Peach is above Marth or off stage versus Marth, it's actually really, really difficult for Peach to get back on. With things like up air, forward airs, up tilts and stuff like that, it's exceedingly difficult to get back on. But
he's definitely one of the best corner holders in the game.
Yeah.
If not, maybe he's one of the best. But that was pretty unfortunate for Dublat. He tried to run in down tilt, and then Baka's turnip was still floating there, so he accidentally caught the turnip and then threw it straight down.
Yeah.
And he just got punished. Oh, baby!
These down tilts are money. Charge the down smash.
He charged to stay a little lower so the downer would miss. That was brilliant.
It was, yes. Brilliant is the word.
It was sick. But props to Dublat. We've been kind of, creaming ourselves over how sick things Baka's doing, but Dublat's been kind of in the lead for the entirety of the game up until this point.
Oh, that turnip barely clipped him. That was really That was not even close to a sweet spot, but Dublat somehow still making it back to the stage.
Uh-oh. Okay. Marth has some difficulty getting through this turnip, like lead corner hold thing, but Dublat made it work.
And oh man, Baka has been getting a lot of mileage out of getting like the very there's that edge guard again.
The Ziff. That's the Ziff.
This is a edge guard. I've got clips of me doing it like 8 times in a row in my combo video back in 2007.
Before Court did it.
You're making me blush.
You gotta pay respect to respect his due, dude.
I appreciate that, man. It's
the KJ shrine.
It's funny. It was actually an idea that I got from an old Peach player from Florida named Lexington, young kid. Also played White Peach.
Never even heard of him.
Yeah, he used to do the turnip throw down, and I was just like, what if you just dropped it so that the hitbox is out there for like twice as long?
You were right. Yeah. Oh, the air dodge.
Yeah, that air dodge was really good, and it was able to punish with down smash after Marth kind of swung and missed.
That's what. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and on this stage, this is a really good counter pick. I like that Dublat picked this. It is as difficult as it was to pull turnips on FD, even more so on this stage. Marth's sword covers about 3/4 of the stage.
He's always there waiting and ready. Like, look, that was the FC Nair, right? RC Fair. 4 times landing lag. Dublat was still in range to grab it from that where he was. Oh, no.
And this is that edge guard opportunity that it's difficult for Peach to get back from. A really good drop down forward air.
Oh. He might have been able to double dip there. Oh my god.
That down air hitbox, it was like the very back end of it.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh. Did he think that he like grabbed the ledge and I guess he was trying to roll? I don't know.
Yeah. I think he thought he double jump cancel grab the ledge, you know?
Yeah.
In his middle of his double jump, but it didn't work that way.
Yeah, unfortunate suicide for that was almost a chipper. Peach is at 17%, she might have died.
Oh. I thought he'd go for the
drop down there.
Yeah, the Makari. Okay. No float and double jump. Still makes it back. Dude, we really felt how small this space is again for Peach.
It's rough. For someone like Baka, I think it's especially difficult. God.
Oh.
That was a rough match.
Oh.
I definitely think that was about the most intelligent counter pick that Dublat could have used versus Baka. I think, one, you are much more limited in your ability to pull turnips, and 2, Baka loves to have more space to kind of like sit back, think, assess the situation, and plan accordingly.
I mean, Dublat's ground game was also immaculate. You know, he played so well. There's at the very end, there's a sequence where he did a really late back air, then instant dash away. And Baka, tried to chase it down with a dash attack or something, and he just couldn't catch him. Dublat got a free grab out of it. And he was maintaining that kind of tight spacing the entire time, which is difficult. So, props to Dublat.
It is for sure. A lot of times, like even if like you don't get like the strong dash attack, like you'll get hit by like that very tip, like weak hitbox or whatever, and it's enough to gain a little bit more initiative against Marth.
It's gonna tap.
It's the fingertips.
Stop.
She wears gloves, but it's well manicured underneath those gloves.
And she's a princess, right?
Yeah.
That's how it works.
It's like, listen, she can't be going out there representing her kingdom looking a hot mess.
But to be fair, Marth, he'd also overrule blood, right?
That's true.
So he knows what's up. He knows some of the counters to it.
He probably manicures as well.
Yeah, for sure. I bet Marth's nails are like.
I bet Marth and Peach go out to get mani-pedis together.
Yo, that'd be sick. That's probably in that Brawl fanfic, the longest fanfic or longest.
The longest piece of fiction ever.
Yeah, it's probably in there somewhere. They have like a spot there or some shit.
The mani-pedis with Peach and Marth. Oh man. I want to say how good that edge guard was. Baka was able to get. He threw the turn up, forced Marth to up B a little bit early, and was able to get the down air neutral air combo to get him right back off, and was able to get an early stock lead from that.
Oh my god!
God, these dunks. Ooh.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is.
And
yeah, and this is the nice part. When Marth's shield is low, you can really force a lot of different things if you force him to shield. You basically get free hits, whether you decide to go for down smash or, they're going to keep on holding shield, you get a free grab, stuff like that.
Marth's shield does withstand a full down smash when it's full.
Yes.
But if it's a little bit damage, it won't.
precisely. And that was the thing. Baka recognized that he basically had free down smash opportunities because he was already at like half shield. He almost set himself up to get Tipper with that turn up.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Man, Baka's gotten Dublat so often with that double jump. Not really cancel, but he cuts the double jump short with an air.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that spacing. That was so clean. And Baka's destroyed him this game.
Yeah, and oh, he's living it. We're above 200% now. Sometimes when I'm at that higher percent, you like to stay out there in the bubble longer because you actually don't even take percent past 150 when you're out there in the bubble.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's some old school player knowledge right there.
Yeah,
That's
man.
sick.
If you're above 150%, you don't have to worry about the residual damage from the magnifying glass.
The DOT dies out. There's a cap.
Yeah, that damage goes on cooldown, man.
Oh, boy.
And he should not be getting hit by that. That is not guaranteed at an 80% forward throw dash attack.
How do you avoid that?
You have to just DI down and away. If you DI down and away, you're
Full
not
down
going to
and
get. Yeah.
Okay. But most speeches don't.
It's sometimes it can be difficult to react against, but he got forward thrown twice there.
Yeah.
He should have been relatively prepared for that.
Oh, no.
But yeah, you are going to get hit by that combo sometimes. Sometimes you're just not ready for the forward throw.
It's pretty fast throw.
It is.
Oh, jeez. Dublat with this, going for a signature neutral read F smashes. He loves this. God, he loves this so much.
I swear, Dublat. So like, you know how like the scrub Marth is like, oh, like they're gonna throw out like a bunch of like random forward smashes and like, you know, they'll get like blown up because you keep on shielding their forward smashes. And then the evolved Marth is like all this like dash dancing and, you know, like good like tight pivoting and whatnot.
And
then it comes full circle, and then the super evolved form is just spamming forward
oh
smash.
my God, that up smash. Dublat, why? That was so sick. Oh God. But yeah, it's the Mango worded it as the noob option becomes a good option again.
Yeah.
Because not expecting it. But it's like a movement read at that point. You know, they're spacing around certain things, and that's an option that usually they don't consider.
It is. I mean, forward smash is just another tool that Marth has. It's not. It's a risky tool, but it is a tool nonetheless. And good DI on that forward throw was prepared for it that time.
Dublat, he found his footing in this match. It wasn't a big blowout like, you know, the last game. Dublat found his footing. He started to control center stage a lot better. He waited in good spots. But Baka just, his lead was a little too big, and he kept finding openings because Dublat was holding space with full jump delays, full jump waits, and stuff like that. Like I said, Baka's really good at keeping Marth from jumping, or staying in the air too long. He just get a big he get one opening, make a big punish out of it. So we saw that happen.
Yeah, Baka's been doing a really good job of getting those, like, Marth will be staying in the air or, like, you know, trying to, like, space out, and Baka's just been doing a good job of placing hitboxes, like, because a lot of times, you know, Marths like Dublat, they'll blow you up because you try to throw out a hitbox and they'll dash dance out, dash dance back in and get you, right?
Yeah.
Baka's been doing a really good job of compensating for that type of stuff, where he's compensating for like the short hop drift back forward air, or, you know, the dash dance back, stuff like that.
It's because he knows Marth doesn't move that quickly. You know, you're on even footing now. He can't out dash dance you when he's in the air.
Exactly.
Peach is slow, but that's fine.
It's okay. Ooh,
That's a
really good dodge on that turn up.
Is that a Lexington shout out now? Is that what it is?
Sorry?
The turn up throw down on.
Yeah, the down throw on the turn, it's good.
Yeah.
It's a good option. Didn't release the turn up in time for that edge guard and got the shield poke.
So it's a Lexington now. That's what that is.
The Lexington.
Gotta give
indeed.
credit where credit is due, dude.
It's true, man. Shout outs to Lexington wherever you are.
Do you think he still plays? Like,
Who knows? I haven't seen him in like 11 years.
that means he's done. maybe not though. I don't know. It happens.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised about the kind of people that come out of the woodwork for Melee.
Especially after, you know, Evo and all that stuff blew up. Oh
And
my God!
how did that hit? Oh, it was so low.
We know why that hit, but that's a rhetorical why that hit.
Yeah.
We know exactly why and how that hit, but.
I thought he was just going to down smash there. It looked like Marth was primed and ready to eat a down smash.
Yeah, I guess he wanted a harsher punish that led into a bigger combo. When he went for the down tilt, he almost got it, but Dublat DI'd that pretty well.
Would there have been any harsher punish than the down smash? Even if it only hit once. It's the fear of getting hit by a down smash when you're below Peach when she's on that platform.
I'm talking to a true Peach main here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy.
It's the psychological damage that you have to take into account here. Everyone's scared to be underneath Peach when she's spamming down smash on a platform.
You're not wrong. As much as I want to say you are, you're not wrong. Oh, that perfect reaction.
Really good. He got off the platform, came back in, and just landed in and held shield there. And I don't know why he went for that roll there.
Definitely took a little too long with that edge guard choice.
Nice short up neutral air out of shield. Oh, that could be bad. Oh, held him right back off.
I think if he got the back air after the down air, even if it put him under the stage, he might have been able to, you know, force an awkward situation, maybe get to the stock early. But the self-preservation was a little too high.
Yeah, sometimes you get so spooked and you just like, I just don't want to like risk my neck here.
Yeah. And once again, you can see where Baka's been, because he's forced Dublat to kind of expect turnip pulls in these spots. Dublat's kind of taking his time and waiting for Dublat to do something. Or Dublat's taking his time and waiting for Baka to do something. And then Baka will just go for the dash attack. Dublat won't be ready for it. That's, you know, like you said, it's the rotation, you know, the evolution. The noob thing becomes a good thing.
It's, it's a real thing. We'll see. I'm actually wondering why they went Fountain in the first place. This is Dublat's counter pick, right?
Yeah.
I think this is a strictly suboptimal pick for Marth versus Peach. I think it's a really good stage for Peach, especially versus Marth.
Well, he won on Yoshi's, right?
Yes.
So
I believe it was Yoshi's. I think Battlefield would have been a much better choice, or even maybe not Pokemon Stadium, but this is just like, aside from Final D, I think this is Peach's next best stage. I know a lot of people are like, Dreamland. Dreamland is pretty good, but Baka already won on Dreamland.
So it could be, you know, kind of a comfort thing for Dublat.
Yeah, it's not going to be a bad stage for sure. It's just the platform heights. The platforms help Peach a lot more than they help Marth. Marth really benefits from those platforms being at those specific heights, like on Battlefield and on Yoshi's, where he can get tipper up tilt or he can set up a tipper forward smash. When they're low like this, you get those weak hitboxes where a lot of times you can crouch cancel it or even punish on hit.
Yeah, but Dublat likes it.
But Dublat likes it. Well, so far it hasn't been like awful, but he needs to clean this up real quick.
He's gotten so many kill moves that aren't killing because of circumstance. Didn't get the sweet spot on that up B. Up till he's gotten Baka when he's grounded. So he can't seem to close up the stock.
Yeah, Baka stood there and pulled turtle for a little bit too long there.
But you can see, you know, he earned that turnip pull, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think what it was is that he didn't really know what to do because he wants to pull turnips, but he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to force a situation at 160%, right?
Yeah.
But that side B was really good, gave him a little bit of extra float so that he could get back on stage cleanly. This is dangerous. He had his double jump and float though. He needs to get back on the ground.
He went for the same recovery, but Dublat covered it this time. Oh my god.
This has gotten real spooky real quick.
I'm not saying Dublat go for those dash forward pivot tippers, and he was pretty good about that for a while.
I haven't seen him really pull it off this tournament yet.
Yeah.
Baka.
Oh, there, he just went for it.
Yeah, Baka has been messing up his DI on the Marth forward throw, and that's, I think, been a huge part of why he lost his lead here.
Okay.
That was brave.
I guess there's... Oh, my God.
My heart stopped.
That shield is so small right now.
Right. He got, like, the double slap. Marth landed, and he could have just gotten a grab, but... Let's see.
No.
That might be it. Turn around. Get ready. Oh, the get-up attack.
Oh, my God. This is intense.
This is spooky.
Oh.
This is too spoopy.
He didn't jump cancel the grab. Oh, no. Oh, gets the up tilt. If that was tipper, that would have killed. Oh, that's it.
Oh, my goodness. And we're going to game 5.
Oh. Oh, boy.
This is, I'm sure Baka is a little upset by that. Definitely could have taken that set, but Dublat, really good comeback.
He kept his cool there at the end. He didn't crack.
It was a lot of grabs. It was really grab heavy, and I like that he switched to a lot more grabs with Marth. When Peaches are really good at like maintaining, like, you know, staying safe, you know, they're doing, you know, they're playing their neutral and they're not giving them an inch. They're shielding everything and whatnot. Throwing out a lot more grabs there, just run up grab, is going to be a lot more useful in those situations against Peach. It's one of those things where even though you don't want to just like spam grab like normally as like a general like neutral option as Marth, at certain points Peach is not like, you need to get Peach to respect it.
Yeah, yeah. And it's one of those things where any character, honestly, once they're a high percent, they'll start shielding a lot more because they don't want to take a trade.
Exactly.
They're worried about certain things. So you can get away with a lot more grabbing. People will tend to either shield longer or switch to more panic options, roll, spot, dodge. It's kind of how...
That's just how, like, when people are in life preservation mode at that point.
Yeah. The risk assessment becomes more, I need to not get hit here at all, or else I die.
Yeah, I'll tell you, one of the most obnoxious Marth strategies that I ever went up against was there was a Marth player in Florida, Johnny, who his strategy versus Peach would be grab until 200% and up throw him off the top.
That's sick. What a G.
And it would work.
What a G. All right, so go back.
Back to Fountain.
Yeah, it's
I can't say no to this. I'm wondering why Dublat went to the stage in the first place, and I would say that this is a good counter pick for Peach against Marth.
I mean, that might be it, honestly. That might be the sole reason. You can get some janky tippers sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Dublat gets janky tippers all the time on every stage.
The reads, man. He loves it. Oh, my God. He almost got one right there. That would have been ridiculous.
No. This is bad. Baka hasn't touched him yet. And again, he's messing up the DI on these forward throws. I don't know if maybe he's like expecting like a DI mix up and that Marth will go. Oh, the great equalizer. Baka for RNG.
He's always had really good RNG in Georgia. He's, ridiculous RNG sometimes.
Yeah, no kidding.
But he does pull a lot of turnips at the same time.
He does, and he certainly knows how to utilize all of those pulls as well.
Oh,
really good.
No.
He got that like rising back air, and then like the way he was drifting set up for the second back air just so perfectly.
But then he ducked over the ledge for no reason.
Yeah, I wonder what happened actually. I know that he did just like a ledge jump, right? So,
yeah.
Double jump right over that turnip. So good for Marth.
So Baka's starting to pull out a lot more tricks. He went for a really cool rising aerial, instant fast fall, falling aerial. So, he's trying to claw his way back into this game, saving it for Game 5, so to speak. Well, not even so to speak, because he's literally saving it for Game 5.
Yeah, this is, and you see, we've gotten a lot more dash dance grabs out of Dublat here, and I think that might be the difference maker in this matchup.
Yeah, the end of the last game probably both made him more confident in it and more cognizant of the fact that, oh wait, Baka has to shield a lot, so I can go for more grabs. Oh my God.
And, that was so good.
That was almost super gross.
I love Marth neutral B. I think it's so great.
It's called Shield Breaker. That's sick.
Yes.
It's so cool. Oh.
Oh no. And wow, that weak tertiary hit of Marth neutral air was able to get the kill there.
That's why these kinds of things are why Dublat is Georgia's mascot.
For what reason? I'm sorry.
He just does the sick stuff just because he wants to.
If we're gonna talk about doing the sick stuff, I feel like I don't know. Dublat dash dances too much. He dash dances too much. That ain't swag.
But then he does the swag thing. You're like, oh, okay.
Cornell is the mascot of doing that cool shit.
But Cornell doesn't play anymore, really.
Cornell was here today.
He was?
Yeah, I teamed with him.
Oh my
God! Another stitch face.
Are you kidding me?
I'm fine.
But in Cornell's absence, we raised the Dublat.
I'll be okay.
Oh my! What? How did he do that?
Because we got stitch faces on one side, and we got these crazy like Hail Mary tippers on the other side. They're just swinging for the fences, both of them.
Teach me, Dublat.
Home run derby over here.
I want these tippers, please.
Dublat, for having to deal with all those stitch faces, has been. Oh no. Yeah.
Okay.
This Saturn can actually be a little bit worse than turnips in certain situations, unless you get him shielding. Oh, really good, such good text. Beautiful recovery.
Baka misspaced right at the end. He got poor spacing on the last back air they needed.
Yeah, and this is tough. When Marth starts throwing out those forward airs, Peach doesn't have like enough time to like get the dash attack spacing going very well.
Oh
and
no!
That was definitely a flub.
Yeah, he missed his dash back. Okay, we're in another kind of tense situation where Baka's had to bring it back. And he's been pretty strong in these situations, but
he's been able to do it before. But if Marth gets this juggle, Peach was able to make it to the ground, and that's it.
With the Turbo Guard classic power dunk.
And it was probably Baka's biggest problem throughout the entire set is what killed him. That last stock of the last game was just missing the DI on forward throw.
It's a fast throw.
It is. I mean, it's not. I'm not saying that it's free for the DI, but he was getting grabbed so much at the end there that you need to be cognizant of those situations a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure.